Right, hello everyone, and welcome back to round 8 of F1Wl Tier 1 today. We're racing at USA, good old America. There's currently only 13 drivers, maybe 14. I'm just gonna tell everyone quickly to just retire. Okay, so SEX Toastman, we're gonna be doing one lap and then we will retire. So that means I have to find something to talk about for a bit. Have fun. But yeah, here we go. Full qualifying. But yeah, here we go. We are missing quite a few drivers, and for some reason it's only started at 3. But that is, I really don't know why it's done that. But why is Daniel Ricciardo racing? Apparently, according to this game. Okay, he is not anymore. Um. Um. As there we go. See the drivers. Exit onto the grids now. See that lovely Red Bull engine noise there. Try to send it onto the grid. Go through the S's then. I've never really bothered to learn the track. Track corners here, so excuse if it takes me a while because I'm having to look at a track map. 20 corners. Why is there 20 corners? Why would you ever want 20 corners? Literally 90% of them are from just S's. But Sean having a bit of a lock up there, going through turn 12. But oh god, having a bit of a wiggle through turn 13 as well. But DJ Perks, he'll be the first to set a lap. He's currently on the intermediate tyres, not the preferred tyre, obviously, in dry conditions. But yeah. Are England score? They haven't. Oh god, what's happened to the audio? But anyways, here we go. Starting his lap, going through the S's now. He's not going to be looking to do it well, he's just going to be looking to get it done, to be honest, because all he has to do is set a lap then retire, so... Great Sector 1 then from DJ Perks, as it looks to me in Sector 2. Shuey not far behind him. He's going down the straight, not even hitting gear 8 there, and reaching 39 miles per hour. I thought it was him who brought out the yellow flag there, but it wasn't. Anyway, DJ heading down the straight now to turn 11. The only DRS zone in Miragu, setting a long old, so going a bit wide through the corners there once again. And now you've got the really odd corner. where you have to go wide through it to be able to set yourself up for the next one, which I always find very odd. But but I guess that's what happens as DJ. Current best in the world is a 1:36.1, and that was set by Charles Leclerc. That's an actual F1, so it's also going to be a lot slower. I think it goes faster than 1:48.1, as Lewis is being Lewis's goes faster than 1:35.7. So on the medium tires, it's a very good pace. Finn Beadle going second with 1:36.1. As all the drivers getting out onto the track now. I believe that is F1 Jacob who's just started his lap, and that is 2 Haas drive. Or is that LSJ Rundle who's gonna, or Face is gonna set his lap, and it's gonna be LSJ Rundle set his. LSJ Rundle 17 seconds behind. I'm just gonna quickly reset my mic because I cannot hear anything well. Right, there we go. I can actually hear now. It's kind of helpful. So Lewis, he's currently on a lap. It's extremely boring because nothing really matters at all. Well, it'll be quite interesting when we get to Q2. Realistically, I should have probably done short quali, but I'm pretty sure if it's 13 or less, you do short quali. But we're expecting 18, so and we're supposed to have 14. Just Jack has not existed ever. So yeah, we are left with however much. Joey has invalidated again, as he cannot avoid locking up going through the final corner there. Takes it to the line, and it's a 1:48.2 for him. Just getting a feel for track as Harry has stopped on course, allowing LSJ Rundle to go past him, as he now does set off again. What I'd give to be watching the England game as right now, but oh well. Harry's starting his lap now, coming up to turn 1 here, which is a really annoying corner. There's like a bunch of ways you can take it, because you can either do it like the time trial way, which is that way, which is what most people do. You can also take it really wide, and you get really good exit, which is just it's very odd. I don't like this track at all. It's one of my least favourite tracks in the game. Which track did I vote to get removed? I think I voted for... I think I actually did vote for USA. I will quickly actually go and check it, because we did have a vote, and I was a strong advocate to get this track removed. Yeah, it would have been USA, because I don't like USA. So yeah, I was a strong advocate for getting USA removed. So my commentary is a bit dead today. That's why. But anyways, today Shubi can actually get the win of the championship. He just needs Ger to die and himself to get the win, which is easier said than done with the consistency Ger has. So, yeah. everyone's listening, just retire. I can't be bothered to sit for any more of this. So please retire. I'm looking at you, Red Bull drivers. But yeah, here we go. Shui going through the S's then, reaching the top speed of 114 miles per hour. Absolutely rapid he is. As Shui making a bit of a mess at turn 11 there. So we may be having 14 drivers. Just having a bit of a conversation, as we may have SLX Voltic fill in for Jack. But he started at the back of the grid, so. Yeah, so I'm just gonna say, if Mick doesn't respond, then as Shui is, I assume he's just gonna retire from here, so yeah, we will be having 14 members, which is nice. So both the Mercedes drivers will be knocked out from Q1 because they didn't set a lap. As NXS Celtics has joined, so that means Haas will have a full lineup. He has told me he is very out of practice, so this isn't going to go too well. Anyways, Alun starting his lap now. Going into turn 1, then a little bit wide on the apex there, and that's gonna lose him a lot of time. Going through turn 2 now into the S's. How is he gonna take this? Nice through the first, turn 3 and 4, turn 5, and then hitting the braking zone. Very clean leading up into turn 6. Been nice so far, but he misses the apex by quite a bit again there. Coming into turn 11 now then. Oh, it's a huge lock up there, and he's lost so much momentum from that. Oh, that's another huge lock up then. It is still 0-0 in the England-Italy game. Alun's setting a purple sector 2 there. But anyway, he's coming around turns 18 now, into turn 19. One of the final corners off the track. He needs to keep it valid here. He has just done that, and now coming to the line. Will it be the best of the intermediate runners? It will, as he goes with a 1:47.2. As it's a good old lap for him. If he could now retire, that'd be really helpful. Alun, retire if you're listening. Yeah, bro, will. Best commentary ever. Football is more important, okay? Alun, please retire the car. That's so boring. You can just retire. Much better Apex that time. There you go, Finn. Alun has successfully wasted 16 minutes of my life. I do agree with that statement. Now I'm going to talk about the football again. It's the current score. I believe it is still 0-0. If anyone scores, I assume it'll be Italy. Yeah, it's still 0-0. Anyway, is Alun going to finally retire now? Alun, please retire. There is 1 minute left. I can save 1 minute of my life. That 1 minute could be put towards applying to medical school and getting a well-paying job. But if you don't do that, I'm not gonna get. Okay, you've wasted approximately 17 minutes and 15 seconds of my life. Yeah, Alun, so yeah, Alun, you're going to be getting a 16-minute time penalty. Let's go. As we move on now to Q2. I don't know if NXS Exotic, SC Plays, or Luigi will actually make it through. I assume they will, but I'm not sure. So there's a cheeky 48-second time difference between. As we now move on to Q2, and they have gotten through. So yeah, congrats to them. Anyways, now we're actually going to get some racing. So I actually have something interesting to commentate. Instead of football. And speaking of football, it's still 0-0. I know, Will, you love me talking about this. I don't even know if you're still watching. Anyways, driver's heading out onto the track now. That's SD Plays. He's on the soft tyres. Quite a few drivers opting to go on the mediums. I think quite a few like to start on them, so... Well, I'd prefer to start on the mediums. I don't really like mediums, but they're more useful, so... Anyways, SD Plays now. He's first onto the grid, followed, I believe, by those. Yes, Finn Beadle there. Yeah, but SD Plays. Who is that? That's LSJ Rundle. But yeah, here we go. Oh god, what was that flash on the screen? Quite a few drivers now out on the grid. SD Plays, he's on the soft tyres. He's been pretty good in qualifying so far. But it's just he's just got to make sure to get his race pace better, which he has definitely improved towards the tail end of the season. But there were some times where he'd get himself a good P5 or P6 in qualifying, but then just not being able to fill it up. But anyways, as he's going around the final two corners now, and he will begin his lap. And here we go. Still 0-0 in the football. Anyways, SD Plays now starting his lap. He does have Finn Beadle behind him on the medium tyres, but here we go. Going into turn 1 now. When he misses the apex by quite a bit, and that's really going to hurt him. Really difficult corner to judge that one due to the fact it's going over a hill. So if you don't have line on, it can be really annoying. Going through the S's now. Turn 3, 4, 5, and 6. Quite nicely done through there. Kept it well on track and kept it more clean. Pub sucked one, unsurprisingly. But anyway, coming through turn 6 and 7. Now 9 and 10. Oh, that was 10 there. Climb up to the very tight left-hander, and he's missed the apex again like he did with turn 1. Anyway, coming onto the straight now, DRS is open, and he's heading down the straight now. He doesn't have a Ferrari ahead of him. I think that is so with Face or Lewis, both out on the outlap. Going through the corner, and that was very nicely done there. That's exactly what he wants. Does have Lewis in front of him. I assume he will move to the side, allow him to get past. Coming up into turn 15 now. Very nicely done. Yellow flag as that is Lewis letting the drivers past. I hope he hasn't held up. Finn Beadle, no he hasn't. Anyway, SD Plays going around the final two corners. Coming around turn 20 now. It's been a very good lap from himself. But he just invalidates. That was a 1:32.4, which would have been a very nice time, but he's got this and next lap invalidation. That's really going to hurt him. That's Finn Beadle coming around the final corner himself, and he sets a 1:40. I'm not quite sure if he was held up there by Lewis, because it seemed like he lost a lot, but LSJ Rundle will go fastest with a 1:34.2 on the medium tyres. Great lap from himself, I believe. So I don't quite know his track. Anyway, Gurr now, he's on the softs, and he's going. Oh no, that's not Gurr who's finished next. That is DJ. He's heading around the final corner. Then it'll be Gurr to finish. Gurr did set up Purple Sector 2, so I can't wait to see what his time is. DJ sent a 1:31.1 for himself, going fastest so far. Oh, is Gurr hitting the curb a bit then? That's going to lose him a lot of time. Don't know if he's going to have to take pole. He does still take provisional pole here. 1:32.2. Well, not provisional pole, but P1 in Q2. As no, it's not Lewis. That is Sir with Face, who has invalidated his lap. was a 1:34.6, so that would have put him in P4 just behind LSJ Rundle. So good lap for himself. That is now SD Plays who is about to set his lap. He has invalidated, and he's gonna try and go into the pits, but he's not quite managed it, as LSJ Rundle has his teammate NXS Exotic behind him, who is being followed by Lewis. Red flag flashing for J Rundle as F1 Jacob has come out onto the grid now. LSJ Rundle, setting another lap as he went 4.3 tenths faster there. So Lewis, he hasn't validated his, and Shuey, he has just started his lap. Exosman, he's just starting his lap as well. So we'll go commentate Shuey for his lap now then. Coming down into turn 11 here. Oh no, he's on his out lap, we're not going to commentate him. Let's do CX Toastman, or SLX even. Anyway, we're coming through turn 2 now, and into the S's. He's on the medium tyres, so he's just going to be contesting probably to get ahead of DJ. So that was nicely done. Okay, trying to reduce the meters he can travel so well. That's a purple sector 1 for him there. Or was the bridge just wanting to kick out there? You could just see he was almost sliding going through turn 8 and 9 there, but he's managed to hold it well. He does have a Ferrari ahead of him. He might give him a little bit of a tow if he's lucky. Anyway, onto the straight now. Yeah, he's looking to get a bit of a tow. I think he will get it. It's Lewis there. Still yet to set a lap, but yeah, it's not going to get in the way of him, thankfully. Oh, it's a huge lockup. Might slow him down ever so slightly. Purple sector 2 for SEX Toastman. Great lap so far for himself. He does, going through turn 15, he has a couple of drivers ahead of him. Shouldn't affect him though at all, as he should move out of the way of him. Going around the final few corners now, then for some reason that counts as 3 corners, that one long corner, but anyways, turn 19, going around the final corner, and he could be on for the fastest lap. On the mediums, not quite. He's just behind LSJ Rundle, only a tenth separating both of them. But that's good for them. That's I'm sure SEX will be happy. He'll be happy with that lap. Shuey, he has invalidated. He's invalidated twice. This is exactly why no one wanted Kota to be here. Because the track limits are extremely dumb. No one likes them. But yeah. Luigi, he's on his lap. Bit squirrelish through there, through the S's, and it's a bit laggy for him as too. But he's going down now to turn 11, about to head onto the straight. A bit hesitant. He's just doesn't quite know. I feel like he's done a bit of lack of practice and doesn't quite know what he's doing, but it's been good so far. From Luigi as he's heading out of sector 2 now. He's going to be quite far behind that benchmark from Toast of a 103, I think a 105.1, so he's got to find some time, go through this final sector. He's just a bit hesitant, doesn't quite look like he's confident in what he's doing. Trying to read it a bit by eye, could either be due to, oh, he's coming to the pits, that's why. ST Plays, however, I assume he isn't. So let's see, how is that going to go? He's currently on 1 lap old soft, so he may be a bit behind. Coming through turn 12 now then. What's his time going to be out of sector 2? So 102.2, and that's about 1 second. Oh, as Lewis has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous position there. We'll see if we can swap to him later on. Oh, he's gone. He's disappeared. As he plays, coming in the final few corners into turn 19 now then. He could be on to set a very good lap for himself here. Oh gosh, there's an Alfa Romeo there, Loon. As he's going to the line, it's a 1:32.1, fastest lap of the session, just ahead of Gurr. Great lap for himself. Anyways, Shui, he's on his out lap. There's only going to be 3 drivers eliminated now. So, realistically, we just want to get a lap set, because with only 4 minutes left to go, you've got to just be careful. Harry letting Shui pass there. Smart idea. NX says, oh, it's Finn Beadle going faster. 1:31.7. Great lap from himself. It's miles ahead of ST Plays. NXS has started quite nice through turn 1 there. I'm sure he'll be looking to try and make it through into sector or into Q3. Coming into the S's now then. Misses the apex services slightly there, but he's managed to hold that well. He was lacking a bit of practice, and he also is lagging quite heavily, but as long as he's going to see what he's doing, it doesn't really matter too much. Going up into turn 11 now. Quite nicely done, maybe missing the apex slightly, but it won't harm him at all there. The RS is now open as he's heading down the straight. Into turn 12 then. Oh, as he goes a little bit wide. But he keeps it valid just about his front left, not quite over the line. I'm sure he'd be very relieved to see that, as otherwise he wouldn't be able to set a very nice lap, and it would be a bit rushed. But heading through the final couple corners now. It's quite nice through turn 19 now for turn 20, and it's going to be decent from him. And Mike, I feel like he'll get him through. It's a 1:33.1, and that's just ahead of DJ Perks. 3,000 separating all of them. Alex Shui now, we're going to move to him. He's just heading out of turn 11 now. DRS is open. And we'll see what time he's on when he's out of sector 2. Porpoising it ever so slightly there, as he tries to do a little skip. It's a 1:32.2, so SC Plays set a 1:02.7, I want to say, so Shui's rear wheels are just going to be absolutely screaming at him. So he's going through these corners, especially here. They are just so hot. And anyway, now coming through the final corner, where Shui going to put himself on the leaderboard. He puts himself in P4, 1:32.5 on the medium tyres. Great lap from himself. Aloon, oh, he's invalidated, so it doesn't matter. He does, however, have Harry behind him, who's also invalidated, so he's just going to be going for a final lap then. Is that a straight Rundle? He's on an out lap. He's going to make it around. Harry has got Luigi invalidated, and Sir, he is not invalidated. So Finn Beadle, he's retired. He'll be safe there. Don't think anyone's going to beat it this session. They might do, but he'll be safe. So we're faced then, just heading down the straight. Just got past SEXOs when he moved to the side for him. Plenty of yellow flags everywhere, as people are just letting others go past. Heading through turn 12 then, very clean through there. Turn 13, very nicely done as well, holding the rears very securely. Into turn 15 now. It's very nicely done again. Imagine to keep this very clean, but just gotta hope the rears don't kick out. I'm sure we're gonna see plenty of times in the actual race where drivers really struggled there. Heading around the final couple corners now, and this is looking like it could be a great lap for Sir. Or is he just invalidated on the final corner? That means Sir's going to be out of this. That means Sir's going to be out because he's got this and next lap. He has no way to get back round and set another lap. Oh, absolute heartbreak for Sir. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, that's how it goes. And Harry is also going to be eliminated. So can Luigi get better than a 1:34.3? If he can, he will. make it through into Q3 here. F1 Jacob, he is the only driver who could be eliminated. Can he do it? Yes, he plays retiring there. Turn 12 now. A 103.0. Great. That's definitely going to see him through. He just needs to not invalidate it. And turn 13? That was 15 even. Round turn 16, 17 and 18 now. Into the final two corners. Can he keep it valid? He's kept it valid through there. Now for the difficult one. He needs to make sure to get good traction. And he's done it. And I think he's going to go through. Yes, he is. Puts himself into PA. That means F1 Jacob, he is going to be eliminated from the session. But Luigi just making it through on the skin of his teeth. And NXS Exotic, the reserve hash driver, getting himself into P5. Great time from himself. He is on the softs, but yeah, it's great from himself. As Gur, you can tell he's hungry to get himself that pole position in Q2, not pole position, but P1. And he's done exactly that, a 1:31.3. Great lap time, 4/10 faster than Finn Beetle, who looked almost untouchable, but yeah, very well done for himself. So a face will be very disappointed with himself. As yeah, just cutting all the corners, you can just tell he's going to be so frustrated with himself. Because he had it in the bag. He was on the final corner. And he's just lost it. He's gonna be. But yeah, both Haas drivers, both Red Bull, both Aston Martins, all making it through, and then there's an AlphaTauri and an Alfa Romeo. Most drivers getting through on the medium tyres. 4 of them on the soft, 6 on the medium. So yeah, it's good. They'll be happy with that. Other 4 not setting a lap, or 3 even. Not setting a lap. So yeah, it's very disappointing. So he's gonna be very upset. But yeah, the advantage, I guess, is he will be starting on fresh mediums. But yeah, he's been very unfortunate there. Something you'll think about, if I just turn slightly more. But yeah, that's unvarious. That's how it goes. Anyway, into Q3 we go, and I think Shui's going to take pole position. I think he's just shown time and time again he is one of the fastest drivers on the grid, if not the fastest. So I don't really see anyone else being able to stop him. But anyway, driver's heading out now. Finn Beadle, he's on his out lap. Closely following DJ Perks, but I think DJ's let him pass. Yes, he has. But yeah, just gotta feel for Sir there. So unfortunate. On another day, he would be here, but unfortunately not. Also, just realised we are going to have to sit through 28 laps of this, unfortunately. But oh well. I do have better things that I could be doing, but unfortunately, not really up for debate. But Finn Beadle managed to make a bit of a gap between him and DJ now, so DJ will not be affected by him. But anyway, Finn Beadle now starting his lap as everyone's on. Oh, I need to set that to tyres. Right, there we go. Everyone on soft tyres, unsurprisingly. Finn Beadle then going through turn 1, very nicely done for himself there. So taking P2 in Q2. So can he look to make that even higher? Or will he drop down some more positions? Going through the S's. Oh, and he's just gone slightly too heavy over the final turn 5, I believe that was, and he's invalidated for himself. Very upsetting for him. Now DJ, is he going to do the same? No, he has not. So, we'll see a bit of dirty air there. Don't know why that's still there, but heading down into turn 11 then. A 1:01.6, I believe, was what Gur got. So that is the time to beat. Coming out of Q2, sector 2. So, heading down the straight, such a long straight. DJ manages to do the little shortcut, and he's on a 1:01.7, so he's not far behind Gur's time, and I'll be very happy with that. Helps sector 2 as well. Always he has to correct himself coming out of turn 15 a bit there, but that may lose him a slight bit of time. Carrying around the final few corners now then into turn 19. Very nice. Just keeps that front left on. He's not going to do a Sarah, is he? He is not. All this ERS is using. He sets a 1:30.16. Great lap from himself. Now let's move to LSJ Rundle, who is the next to set his lap, closely followed by NXS Exotic, who's invalidated on the final corner. As Exotic, he's going to put his car into P2, 1:33 flat. Gerb going second. Shui, he's going to be the next to set his lap, and he goes faster, 1:30 flat. And Toastman now, he goes 4th. Now it's going to be SD. Oh no, it's not going to be SD Plays. It's going to be Luigi starting his lap, but it's going to be a Loon who's the next to set one. He sets a purple sector 2, 1:01.6. Very good, but Shui just above everyone else, setting a 1:30. It's absolutely absurd. But yeah, now we can see the difference between tier 1 and tier 2. And it's an NXS Exotic. Almost 2 seconds behind most of the drivers on the grid. Very nice final corner by a Loon, and he puts himself into P2. Turn 20 was tasty. But anyway, we'll move on to LSJ Runner, who has invalidated. Oh yeah, because he would have got this in next lap. That's so unfortunate for him. But Gur, what? He's done well for himself. P4, he definitely knows he can go higher than that. Maybe he'll be looking at that P2. But I feel like Shui is just untouchable there. And the thing is, he'll be able to improve that time as well. NXS Exotic 7.6 seconds down, so he's not going to be trying to improve. His toast is 16 seconds down. See, Luigi now, he's going around to find a few corners for himself, and he'll be the next to set a lap here, finding he doesn't invalidate. Oh, misses Apex ever so slightly there, but that's going to lose him a bit of time. Coming around the final corner then, heading to the line, and it's going to be a 1:32.7, putting him 3/10 up on NXS Exotic. So, SLX Toastman now, he's heading into the pits. But yeah, Luigi, I'm sure he'll be quite happy with that. Maybe slightly disappointed, but it's decent. It is decent. Finn Beadle here. Now he's going to have to set another lap to accommodate for his early failure. As the Loon, I assume, will be coming into the pits. Yes, he is. There we go. But Finn Beadle now coming into turn 1. Very nicely done here. Now he's going to be heading into turn 2 in the S's. Is he going to invalidate it like he did last time? I hope not, because obviously he's going to have to set another one. He was very close there, but he does keep it on track. Now he's just got the rest of the track to go to keep it valid before he actually can set a lap. Coming into turn 11 there. Now. Nicely done. Hit the apex perfectly there. See his DRS open. Oh, the frame one. Pixel perfect, not pixel perfect, but frame one. That's lovely. It's exactly what you like to see. Mwah. Anyway, heading out of sector 2 now. 1019, purple sector. Don't think that's true, but 1019 now, doing well. Should put him just behind Gur, I believe, maybe slightly ahead of SLX Toastman. Heading round turn 16, 17 and 18 into turn 19 now, which is where the DRS detection zone actually is. It's slightly before turn 19, meaning you can completely lose it on like the final corner and you'll still get it, as he goes just behind Gur and slightly in front of SLX Toastman, just as I said. Wow, I'm so smart. No, I'm not, I just have a brain. Anyways. Anyway, SD plays now, he's starting his lap. He doesn't invalidate before, so that's always a good start. Going to turn 1 then. Gets pretty nice, maybe could have gone slightly more aggressive, but will definitely do him nicely coming into the S's now. Then is he going to keep it valid? Does for the first, does for the second, does for the third. Now the difficult one, he just about does it, but has to brake ever so slightly. I just been told to invite Gur back, so I will quickly do that. In fact, you have Gur added. I do not, so I will not invite him until the last stage. Oh, SD Plays has invalidated, so he's just letting all the other drivers go past. Fair enough. Right, I'll now quickly invite Gur. Recently played with Gerald Cummings. Right. Wolfen Builder improved his time by 43 hundredths, but it was invalidated. That's a bit of an L for him, as he now lets Saloon go past him. So, who's going to be the first to start a lap? Is it LSJ Rundle? No, it is going to be NXS Exotic, followed by both the Mercedes drivers. A Mercedes sandwich there. Anyways, here we go. NXS Exotic. Heading into turn 1 there. Quite nicely done. He is also using a default setup because it wasn't letting him load his proper one. It was a bit unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, heading through the S's there. Nicely done. Keeping it clean. Maybe not quite as aggressive as he needs to be, but won't do him too much harm. Heading down then into turn 11. Why is there so many bumps around this track? Like, there don't need to be. Also, why are the track like limits just so straight? Like, you put like one hair follicle like over the side and you'll get invalidated. Anyways, heading down now into turn 12. What is his time going to be out of sector 1? So 1024. So he's 1.5 tenths up, but he needs to gain a lot more than that if he wants to be able to compete for the mid or for anything in the top 5. Heading now out to turn 15. Quite nicely done for himself, as he does have 2 Mercedes drivers right behind him. as he's heading to the line now. Go around the final corner. I hope it's Luigi first, because otherwise I'm going to switch to the wrong person. A 132 for himself, Luigi a 132, whatever. And SD Plays going third with a 131.4, so Luigi a 132 flat, NXS Exotic a 132.9, and his teammate, LSJ Rundle, he's got 101.8, and he should be at top. Oh, he's kind of, good time for himself. 131.7, putting him in P6. Right, who is still left to set a lap? Shui is, and he's 2.8 tenths up. As DJ Perks there going second, didn't even see him set it, or begin to, because black dot, so a while it's pretty difficult to see. I'm not going blind, guys, I swear. Shui round, ooh, let's slow a bit down, so down a bit there, and that's going to probably lose him a bit of time. Incredible through that final corner, 135, that's just absolutely absurd. SX Toastman, then he's round the final corner, and he's also going to set a 131.8, putting him into P7, followed by Loon, who does go second again, and also Gurr, who is going to go 1/10 faster. So yeah, I did predict correctly. We should open like a betting thing on F1Wl. That'd be great fun. Make like odds for everything. But yeah, so Shui takes pole position here in America. Loon taking P2 and DJ Perks taking P3. But yeah, congratulations, Shui. You did quite well. Shui there, just saying, please don't crash into me, Loon. That would probably be beneficial. But yeah, really nothing at all between Loon and DJ. Only what, 15 tenths, so very close. Still 0-0 in the football. Of course I will. It's... Anyway, now we're heading on to the race. Anyway, we'll be going in in 8 seconds. I did copy the exact setting format, so and we do have a formation lap. Good. I haven't messed up again. Anyway, there, the pit stop strategy is being shown. I should probably do your good old track rundown. So, starting on pole position, it is F1Wl S5 Shui. Unsurprisingly, taking another pole position. for himself, and it's exactly what it wants to be. Starting in P2 then is Alun, and also DJ rounding off the podiums, all starting on the medium tyres, which is very nice for themselves. SD Plays then starting in P4, and Gurr in P5, and the Aston Martin both on the softs. Then LSJ Rundle, the Hash driver, and SLX Toastman, also the Shui's teammates, starting in P6 and 7 respectively. Finn Beadle then starting in P8 on the soft tyres, followed closely behind by NXS Exotic in P9. F1 Jacob in P10, followed closely behind by Harry in the Williams. And then both Ferraris down in P12 and 13, and Luigi to round up the grid in P14. I will now continue to go look at the football. So to confirm Will's things, it is still 0-0, Will. Just so you know, it is still 0-0. As the drivers are now lining up to the grid, and if Shui takes the race win and Gurr finishes outside of the points, Shui can take the F1Wl T1 Championship home. 2 races premature to the final race. So, yeah, it's going to be very good for him. Is it going to... Here we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Kota. And it's lights out and away we go. And that's a great start there for DJ Perks as he's looking to make a move. SD Plays there looking to make a move up the outside. Oh, and he's going to look to make a move into turn 1 there. Should we have to go a bit wide? And it's SD Plays. Oh, it's all going off now. SD Plays is in P2. So I'm moving down a position when he was already in P2 anyways. DJ Perks, he's in P4. Gurr into P3. NSJ Rundle, he's down into P8. Alun down into P6. It's been terrible start for him as going down now into turn 9 and now into turn 10. Oh, and Shui is still leading somehow. I don't quite know if any drivers have damage. Oh, there's SLX Toast one there. Yeah, has to try and make a move on Alun, and it looks like he might have done so there as LSJ Rundle managed to slip through as well. Exotic 2 has been a terrible start. An opening lap for Alun as he's gone from P2 to P9. For nothing's changed for the bottom 5 at all. But LSJ Rundle and Toast are going side by side now. And it's Exotic who's looking to maybe make a move, but he has to slow down and stick behind his teammates as Alun looks to go up the inside of him. As he made the move happen. Oh, and oh no, and that's NXX Exotic and Alun making contact. Exotic, he's just side by side with him now, and they cannot be separated. But it is Alun who comes out on top, and he has managed to keep P8. Savage on P9. Oh no, it's Exotic has a huge amount of oversteer. It looks like he has damage. And he's dropping down into P12 now. Harry mentioned to make his way up into P9 then. But oh, it's DJ and Finn who are side by side going through the S's. But Finn has to back out and go over, and that's going to be 2 warnings for him most likely. 1 if he's lucky. But yeah, FRA are going to have a busy job today. As heading down now into turn 11. Gurr right on Shui. 2 tenths between them. You guys had a wonderful start. Both Aston Martins had a wonderful start. They've managed to go from P5 and P8 respectively, I believe, up to P2 and P5. So both gaining 3 positions, which is wonderful for them. I'm also sure Gurr is going to be hungry to make a move when DRS gets enabled, but we'll now do a quick rundown of the grid and see who's gained the most and who's lost the most. So, yeah, both Aston Martins up 3 positions there. Alone down 5, along with Exotic, who's down 3. Lewis gaining 3 positions, and it hasn't been too much change. A couple of drivers losing a few places, but no real huge changes. As Gurr taking the fastest lap of the race, and DRS is now enabled. So, this is where it can all change. Gurr is on the faster tyres as well. So, he's going to be really hungry to make a move. He needs to make a move. Just make the most out of these soft tyres, because oh no, as Jacob is disconnected. I will quickly see if I can invite recently played with there we go. Right, anyways, back to the racing. So it is Gurr now who is right behind Shui as we go onto the train. Oh no, there is a yellow flag there, and that is LSJ Rundle who is down the back of the grid. We'll see what happens here with Luigi. I think it was just a spin, as Gurr has taken the lead of the race here in Kota. And DJ making a move on SD Plays, as Finn Beadle maybe looking to get involved and maybe send out the inside of SD Plays there. They're right next to each other. SD Plays, however, managing just about to hold on. And I think Finn's going to have to concede now. Oh yes, he's going to lose loads of time from that. Just try to dive on in turn 15, but realises he would not even make the corner if he tried to do that. So he's had to back out. Shui is 9 tenths behind. He's going to get DRS due to the detection zone being so far away, he needs this DRS zone to be able to catch back up. You can tell he's using all the ERS. He needs to stay within DRS if he wants even a chance to. Well, if those softs can get their full use, it's going to make Shui's job so much harder. But you can just see how much better the softs are, as this gap might be 1 second. Oh no, Shui managed to gain back quite a good amount of time there, but taking a purple sector for himself. Very well done on the moves and medium tyres. As Finn's right behind SD Plays, who they both somehow managed to get past DJ. But now we're heading onto the straight as SD Plays. He's going to get the best X out of all of them, and he's looking to break the slipstream, as he's going to be really vulnerable. And I have just been disconnected. How fun. Don't quite know what's happened there because I'm still streaming, but let's see if I can join from anyone. Right. So who is in the lobby? Should be able to join. There we go. Right, just joining back now. Here we go. Right, back into the race. So, 5 laps completed now. If there's a safety car, I'm going to be very upset. Come on, please load. It is also still 0-0 in the football. And Belgium are currently beating Wales, unfortunately. Right. Here we go. Back into the action. So, Finn Beadle, he's currently in P3. SD Plays in P P5 now, as DJ's going past him. But yeah, Finn's really gonna look to get away, but just as that is, SD Plays is looking to make a move. He's got no ERS left. That's really gonna affect him for later on in the race. Zaloon's managed to work his way back up into P6, Lewis into P7, as SD Plays and DJ going side by side now. What a move by DJ that was. SD Plays, he wants to make something happen, but Don't know if he's quite able to. Going into turn 19 now as we're heading out onto turn 6. And I think Shui is out of the DRS. Yes, he is. That is really going to hurt him now, as Gur can get just miles away from him with those softs. He's only got a few laps left in their life, but he can make the most out of it. Oh, it's a Loon making a huge dive bomb, and SD plays there, just ramming straight into the side of him. I saw that coming from absolutely nowhere. That probably will be looked at by the FIA, as Loon had no right to go for that, not even slightly. But SD plays bad luck continuing. Yeah, not the best decision from Loon, as he might have also got himself a bit of front wing damage and given SD play some as well. Is he losing any unnecessary time? No, he has not. So I don't think he has front wing damage. As TJ Perks gaining rapidly on Finn here. He's going to look to make a move out the inside into turn 12, and he's going to make it stick. Yes, he is. DJ going wide there, but Finn not able to quite fight back against it. As... oh no! Finn making a move into turn 15 there, but DJ just getting the better exit. Oh, and they smack each other in the rear, and now Finn's going to have the inside line. But into turn 19, DJ's going to have the better corner. This is a great camera angle. And DJ's made the move, and it's going to stick now. But there's a bit of a train forming behind those lot, as SD Plays did get front wing damage, and so he has had to pit. That's very unfortunate for him. I'm sure it'll be looked at by the FIA. Exotic has also had to pit now, as as things happened. But oh, Finn maybe making a mistake there, as he's dropped back a bit. Loon is very hungry to make moves happen, and maybe it will lead to his downfall, and maybe he's going to get himself kicked out of the race, or kill himself. Not in person in the race. Yeah, he may cause himself his own downfall. Anyway, he's going to get the DRS on DJ now. 7 seconds the gap between DJ and Shui. But the gap between the softs and the mediums of Gur and Shui is actually quite similar. Surprisingly, is Loon having a huge lock-up there, meaning he's not quite able to make the most out of the DRS he got. Lewis has had a great recovery. So was it, what, in P13, I believe? And he's all the way up into P5. It's been exactly what he needs. And, yeah, only 3 tenths behind Loon. So... but he is going to come into the pits now. I wonder if that's because of his tyres. Oh no, that might be front wing damage. Let's see. Does he have front wing damage? No, he does not. So it's just his routine stop. It's beginning to accelerate away a bit from Shui, but not as much as he would like. He has, however, done the job he's needed to, and got himself out into first. So, Shui's job is a lot more difficult now, as Lewis and SD Plays are side by side going through the S's. SD Plays out of the back now, but is Lewis going to be able to hold him there? Just out of the S's, Lewis got a lot better traction through there. SD Plays taking a lot more narrower than Lewis, and it's not really seeming to be working for him. But going onto the DRS straight. But he's now on the straight. Lewis desperate to break the slipstream, but he's just gonna go flying past him, and Lewis is gonna have to concede that position. Oh, there's a Loon picking up the first time penalty of the day. He's managed to get himself into P3 here. doesn't really surprise me too much. But it's just a question of, can he keep it now? I don't think Alun will. I think Alun's going to probably drop back to around P5, and I reckon he'll finish there. Picking up a few little flat spots on the wheels now. Oh, he's really messed up those S's there, and DJ's going to be all over him. He needs to make sure he hasn't gotten past him for the straight, but he can really make sure that he can absolutely just hold Alun exactly where he wants to, and just go zooming past him, as Lewis picking up a 3-second time penalty in P13 as well there. Here we go. Is DJ going to get past? I assume he is. Heading down the straight. He's going to go up the inside into turn 12, and it's a routine move. As so, a face getting past SLX Toastman there as well. So it's been a great recovery from both the Ferrari drivers. Obviously, Lewis down in P13, however, he made an early pit stop. So, as he's also made the move on SD Plays down the really long straight as well. So it's just been a very good day for the Ferrari drivers so far, as Shui is very close to getting back within the DRS now. So, but yeah, it's 1 second, quite literally, between them. But yeah, they really need to just get through this. Can Shui get within a DRS? And I think he's done it. Yes, he has. The DRS is there. He's secured the DRS, and now maybe we'll see Gur pitting. As he knows he's going to lose out. DRS is open. Shui's not desperate to make a move, so I don't think he's going to make anything rash. But yeah, you can tell it's all over for Gur now. It's a huge lock up there, as SD Plays getting a 3-second time penalty. Alun hunting down DJ, as SLX Toastman getting past Sir now. Ooh, but both drivers having a bit of a lock up, it seems, there. That's going to put their tyres in a bit of jeopardy, but they should be able to make it through. Is Go going to come into the pits then? He is not. He's going to stay out one further, so he's going to most likely fall back behind Shui. Maybe this is a smart thing to do, because if he can make it so it's both his medium set has decent pace and will last as long as possible, then you can just stay within the DRS of Shui. Oh, as we've got a yellow flag then, that's Lewis, he's out. Are we going to see a safety car? Yes, we are. This is really going to help Gur now. And let's see just what happened. So it looks like he just went spinning out of turn, whatever it's called, 19, and in the wall of the, just before the pit entry. And Exotic, he's going to make the absolute most out of this and get himself a free pit stop. And yeah, his race is recoverable now. He didn't really need to pit, but he might as well. He can now last, what, 15 laps on these? So take him to lap 26. So he can probably go to the end, I'd have thought. 17 laps left. Yeah, he definitely can on these mediums. So we're now going to see quite a lot of drivers pitting. And I just wonder, how is he going to play? Is he going to go for a fresh set of mediums? Or is he going to look to just do softs? I'd assume you'd want to do one new set of mediums, because you don't want to have to try and make up 20 odd seconds from softs. So, but yeah, let's see. So Shui is coming into the pits, but what tyre is he going to go on to? Because what tire he goes on to kind of just... I reckon it'll dictate what everyone else goes on to. And it's mediums from the looks of things. No, it's softs! So he is going to have to do... he's going to have to do another pit stop. Unlike Gurr, who leads the race, and also still has one less pit stop left to make. So he just has to hope he can keep Shuey on the softs within 20 seconds of him. That is pretty easy, I'd say. As a couple of drivers going on to the hards there, they're not a nice tyre to use. They are not fun. But yeah, so it's a real mix in this field. So Gurr on the mediums, Finn on the mediums, Harry on the mediums, ST Plays, and also Exotic all on the medium tyres. Then on the softs we have Shuey, DJ, Alone, Sir, Rundle, and Luigi. And then on the hards we just have SLX Toastman and Jacob. So a real mix of the field. Everyone not quite sure what to do. I would have personally gone onto the mediums there. Because it just, yeah, it means you're not gonna have to do another pit stop now, because you got what, another lap of this, lap 13 you're going, that's only 15 laps. You can probably do that on some softs. So mediums even better. But yeah, safety car I don't think will be in this lap. So yeah, it was not going to be in this lap. So it is. Shuey's going to have a long old job for him. Oh, is Jacob getting a 5-second time penalty there? And a 3-second too. Oh, as Rundle has gone into the pits. Maybe he's realised he wants to go into the mediums. Yes, he has. And he's just... yeah, I think Toast has gone into the mediums and Jacob's also going to go into the mediums. Yeah, they've realised that... oh, Jacob also just serving his time penalty. But... but yeah, that's the right decision. I'd say you don't want to be on the hards. Mediums is the tyre I'd want to be on. So you might as well be on it. As hello to the one viewer. But yeah, so Gert, he's got the easy task now. He just needs to hope he can stay within however much time of Shuey, or say within 20 seconds of Shuey on the softs, and then he'll take the race win. But he then does have to hold off Shuey again. So, but if he could just keep behind Shuey like Shuey did to him, it's all up to Shuey. And is the safety car going to be in this lap? Jacob certainly isn't overly eager to catch up, which means it could be even more difficult for Shuey, as that's another lap where he can't get any time back. Yeah, safety car isn't going in, so it's another lap. As now we see all the timings again. But yeah. Oh, there's Rundle letting Jacob go past. For some reason. Don't quite know what that is for. But he has let him go past. Maybe it was because of the penalty he got. Maybe it wasn't fair, so he just let him go back past him. Not, yeah, but yeah, anyway, so the safety car will be in this lap, but it's gonna be difficult. Alun as well, Alun, DJ and Shuey and Luigi and Sir, they've got the most difficult task out of everyone. All the others, they can just sit back, relax, get some work done on those mediums and to make them last 14 laps. That's all they have to do. But soft runners, they've got to make up a lot of time. Safety car will be in this lap. So guys, just trying to hold up the field as much as possible. But yeah, so we could see Finn here potentially nicking P3 if the softs don't work out, which I personally don't think they will, but they may do. I'm not sure. We'll see. But we'll just see what happens. It's not a pit window or pit stop like Portugal. It's not too long. But anyway, let's see, when is Gurr going to go? He's going out of turn 20, and Chewy was not too aware for it. It's caught him out ever so slightly, but he's managed to keep quite closely behind. There's already 3 tenths between them. Just see how much time he can gain on those softs. Just look at this. Oh, it's ridiculous. He's going to be absolutely rapid going past him. So much difference. He's already 1.5 tenths up on his previous best time. And you never know, I think Shuri might be able to pull this off now. So looking at his pace on those softs, it's absolutely absurd. And it's only going to get faster, really, because as the fuel gets nicer. But yeah, he's going to go flying past him now. He really needs to make a move as early as possible. Guy's going to look to go for the outside here, but he's not going to contest Shuey. And so Shuey has taken the lead of this race. Can he get out of DRS, though? That is the question. Is Luigi making a move on Harry? And Rundle getting past Jacob. Jacob looking for a switch back into turn 15 here. And they're going to be side by side. Jacob looking for another switchback, but he's not going to get it. And so he has to concede. So Gary's going to get DRS for this straight. But is he going to get it for the next one? Because he's gained 2 tenths there as he sets the fastest lap of the race. Gar doesn't even get DRS. Has DRS even been enabled yet? As if it hasn't. Oh, it's going to make a huge mistake there. Loses the rears, a huge bit of oversteer. That's allowed Alun to slip right past him. And along with DJ. And that's made Chewy's job so much easier. It's all Alun. What's he done there? He's just spun himself out, it looks like. He's gone hugely wide through the corners. And that was it's like a wrecking ball. I was expecting to see him out in the wall. But not quite. So with Face, he's not much behind. He is. Oh my, Shuey has now got a 3-second lead on DJ. So it's his job is halfway there. As Selwa Face is looking to make a move down the inside into turn 12. He's not going to have to go up the inside. He's just made the move down the straight, leading up into turn 12. As SD Plays also managed to get past Harry there. But neither driver willing to concede, as they're still both side by side. Coming up into turn 15 now. I think Harry's going to have to give up here. He's going to look for a switchback, but he doesn't quite get the traction he needs on the exit, and he's had to give up. As Toast now, if he really wants to keep his P3 tradition going, he's really going to have to fight. As DRS finally getting enabled there, as Rundle and Exotic, neither of the Hash drivers in a good position. As Gertz, he'll be desperate to make a move on DJ. Absolutely, he'll be really wanting to, or just even get DRS from DJ. He'll be hoping for that. Neither driver with loads of DRS, but they don't have to have maximum. They can afford to just sit on 60% till the endish of the race, as we're coming up now onto the straight for the first time with DRS. Let's see how things go. And here we go. DRS is open for Gur. Can he make the most of it? No, he cannot. He's gonna be around 3/10 behind into turn 12 here. Which, if he can keep within that, due to the straight every single time, he'll be extremely happy with that. He doesn't really want to hold up DJ as well. As that means he loses even more time to Shui. Shui currently 4 seconds ahead. He needs to try and reduce that amount of time as much as he possibly can. As I don't. Should we just go to the end? That is the question. As Gert, 5.5 tenths the difference now. 4 tenths now, 3 tenths, and that's exactly what he just needs to do. Surely they're gonna have to pit again. Yeah. Oh, it's his yellow flag in sector 1 there. And that is a Loon who is out. Out of turn 1. He's put himself in the wall, and are we going to see a safety car here? If so, that could be Shui's hope, and we aren't. Because a Loon isn't out for some reason. Zgur picking up a 3-second time penalty. That is huge. Yeah, there's no chance now of Gur being able to take the race win, really. Now I don't see it happening. Sorry, getting past. Oh, there's another yellow flag. SD plays. He has spun down the straight, I assume, and now he is in last place. As Rundle makes a move on Toast and Jacob on Exotic, so one Haas goes up, one Haas goes down. But Exotic not giving up too easily. As SD plays picking up another time penalty, and that's going to be most likely his race over, as we see another yellow flag, and that's Rundle who's out. He's put it in the wall out of turn 13, that looks, no, 14. I haven't been able to catch any of these so far. It's a bit annoying. Oh, as SD plays, he has no front wing. Oh, is Jacob picking up another time penalty? No safety cars so far from either of the collisions. Which is a bit surprising, I feel. As they were pretty hefty collisions. But, yeah. SD plays going on to the softs there. He knows he can make it to the end. He'll just be fighting most likely for fastest lap now, so he's got his work cut out for him. Well, not really. He's only going to be able to stick within the top 11. I don't think he'll be able to manage to get back into points. But here we go now. As Exotic getting past Jacob there. It's been a... Oh, it's helmetless. It's what we love to see. Safety first, folks. And helmetless is obviously the way to go. Are all the drivers helmetless, or is it just... Can hardly see. No, the rest have helmets. It is purely just exotic. How great. Can confirm the England game did finish 0-0. Very boring. So Facey, he's had a great recovery drive so far. Started in what, P13 or P12? And he's recovered it to P4. Outstanding job from him. Couldn't really ask for anything better, could he? As he's getting the DRS on Gurr, but it's not really gonna affect him too much. But Gurr, however, it will help. As him and DJ, oh, they make contact there, and Gurr's supposed to go wide. Can Sir make the most of this? As they make contact again. So Face is going to be really hoping that one of them has got front wing damage, and he can he can just slip through there due to the pit stop. It doesn't look like either has got anything, so. Or was Gurr going wide round the turn 19 and sliding a little bit through there? It's all falling apart for Gurr. Maybe Shui can take the championship here. You never know. You never know. Harry picking up a 3-second time penalty there as we're going through the S's now. Toast. Just following Harry, and he's got his work cut out. Always best he plays there, setting the fastest lap of the race, so that will be 1 point for himself. That's pretty good. Kind of Hill, I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Maybe it'll get it taken away by Shui perhaps, but he'll be happy enough with it. As Gurr making a move on DJ. DJ doesn't want to give up, and they make contact once again. 2 times over 2 laps, and the exact same things happen, and Sam Facey looking to go around the inside, but can't make anything out of it. But they're still just hitting each other left and right. Can either driver, or can Sir manage just to slip through? Was DJ and Gurr going very wide there. Both of them as Luigi's had to pit. He's gone to his new fresh set of softs. As Gurr, he's so close to both of them. Right behind DJ. Making a bit of a mistake there, going out of turn. It was 8. Yeah, it's turn 8. And Sarah's going to be right behind him. Going to get the DRS. He's opening the ERS. Or he's putting on the ERS. He's opening the DRS. Are we going to see more contact between these two? It's the same thing as before. We are not. However, Gurr has gone extremely wide, and so Face has slipped past. Shui is going to be very happy with that, indeed. It's exactly what he wants. And Gurr just slipping down the rankings, slipping down the orders. And 10.6 seconds now is the gap. Is Gurr gonna get over ambitious? Is he gonna put himself out of this race? Is he gonna go for a move he shouldn't do? Can he gift Shui the championship? He is not gonna go for a move he shouldn't do. Exotic getting a 3-second time penalty there. There is a yellow flag, however, which is Exotic. Just spinning, it seems like out of the final corner. He can't seem to get a hold of those tyres. Coming round. Just out of the S's here. Oh, as he loses the rear service so slightly, and that's lost him 7/10. Going up to the straight now, he is going to get DRS, I assume. Yeah, he is. So, can gain back that time that he lost, but not much of it. As DJ looks to make a move on Sir, and those two avoid contact, unlike Gur. But Gur looking to make a move. He wants to get past Sir, and he's gone down the inside into turn 15. But he's not going to be able to hold it. Gone for a bit of a switchback, but it's not quite going to work out for him. Is Gur going to just go a bit over ambitious, perhaps? Is he going to make a decision he regrets? This is the question. He just needs to be cool-headed, and he will be fine. However, he does really need a win here if he wants to be able to contest for what it is. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. That is SEX Toastman. He hasn't seemed to lost his front wing too much, but Jacob can just go flying past him there. But I think these soft runners are going to take it to the end. I don't see them pitting again with only 4 laps left. So, Gur makes a move on Sir. So, doesn't look to be happy with it, but both drivers are going to get DRS. Because I don't think Sir's going to be able to make anything happen with it. Let's go, going a bit defensive there, and it's worked out well for him. Always Finn's going to look to make a move, didn't even know he was there. Now there's a bit of a train forming here. Luigi up into P8. Getting past Toast, who may have front wing damage. I don't know, actually I know, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, but yeah. Yeah, I think these soft runners are going to take it to the end. I think their tyres are going to be very dead, but I think, yeah, they've built up, Siri's built up a big enough gap now. I don't think it's going to be able to be closed unless he makes a big mistake. It's plain sailing from here. Harry picking up a 3-second time penalty now. So we're heading into the final 3 laps of this race. Ever so slightly behind DJ, and he lets him go past. Don't quite know why he's done that, but now Gur can go at, oh, maybe he's just slowed down for DRS, which I think is against the rules, but I guess he's done it anyway. And he's gone hugely wide. But he's going to come right back onto track, and he's going to really carefully avoid contact with Gur. Luigi and Jacob are side by side here. Oh, Luigi. This car just... that was such a big lockup. But here we go. On to the final 3 laps of this race. Shui just continuing to extend his gap because of the battling. Silver Face may actually be able to take a P2 here. Finn, a very good race for himself, a great recovery, definitely could be in contention as driver of the Daisy. Finn looking to make a move, oh, and Sir drifting ever so slightly into him. As they're going to go side by side through the S's, as Sir's forced to go wide here. He doesn't pick up a time penalty, Sir, but he has lost a lot of time. Let's quickly have a look at the penalties and see. So 6 for Gur, 3 for DJ, 3 for Finn. Can Sir stay within 3 seconds of DJ? That is the question. Currently the gap is 1.1 seconds-ish. And he's going to have to gain a lot back here from the DRS. As Finn and DJ are going to go side by side. Oh, DJ clipping the back of Finn there, and maybe that's going to be a bit of damage for him, potentially. But lucky if he hasn't got anything. DJ, it's just... Maybe he... I don't... if he has got damage, it's very minor. I don't think he has. But Gur with 6 seconds... Can... I think Gur's gonna finish in P3 here. No, he won't, because he's got the extra 3 seconds. Gur could be finishing here in what, P5 potentially. If Sir can stay within, as long as that's the time doesn't go to plus 19, he will be able to make it. And that's DJ in the wall there. No, it's not DJ, it's Finn. He's in the wall. That is 1 driver less that Sir has to keep within 3 seconds of. Very unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver though. He's had a real great debut, made very little mistakes, apart from that one, which is going to probably cost him quite a few places. I thought we were going to see a late safety car, but I guess not. He's just managed to keep it on tracks. So far it's going well for Sir. It's looking likely he's going to be taking P2 here. He's just got to stay within 6 seconds of Gur. And also not pick up another penalty. That's what I was going to do earlier. He's on 2 warnings now. So it's very close. Let's hope he doesn't do what he did in qualifying. That was you can't play with me. Don't. So if you pick up a penalty, we're gonna walk up the hill next time we meet. So yeah, don't get a penalty. Anyway, on to the final lap now we go. So 16.8 seconds behind Shui. As long as he keeps it within 19, he will take P2 here. As long as he doesn't pick up another warning. So it's all or nothing for Sir. Not all or nothing, but he just has to keep it valid, which he didn't do in qualifying. So, as we're going on to turn 11 for the final time of this race. Sir Faty getting DRS for the final time in this race. But we're gonna swap back to the man everyone's been. He's just dominated this race, really. Well, he has been magnificent. Going around the final few corners now, VLX Shui in his title hopes after last season's anguish, coming round the final corner as we speak. He has made his job for getting the championship so much easier. Oh my, Sir, it's gonna be close actually. Oh no, he's got to lose another second on this final corner. And Sir with face takes P2, Gur P3, DJ staying in P4, Harry P5, Luigi Sven in P5, Harry in P6, sorry, SLX Toastman in P8, P7, Jacob P8, Finn in P9. Oh, Jacob in P9 even. Finn in P8. SD Plays is going to take P10, and Exotic, the reserve driver, he's going to take P11. As we see the wonderful face of NXS Exotic. But Sir Face getting driver of the day, deservedly so. What a race that had. Fiat Shui, however, he has been gifted by Gur. A couple mistakes by him, and he's cost him P2. The gap was 35, I believe, and he has just gained what? 12. He's just gained 13 more points. Means the gap is now 48. So if Shui can get 2 more points at the next race, which I believe is Brazil, he will take, or 2 more points than Gur, he will take the Tier 1 WDC. Yeah. What a race from Shui. Yeah. Wow. He's dominated this. I thought he would have to pit again. Turns out he didn't. But what a drive from Sir. P12 to P2. After anguish and heartbreak in qualifying. But yeah, that's all for today. So thank you for joining me. It's been an absolute great race to watch, actually. Surprisingly. But yeah, that's all for today.